ay, ay.
Did you know that it's possible to trap the Ender Dragon? Or that Vindicator's name Johnny will attack any mob? Well, these are 30 Minecraft facts that you probably didn't know. Endermen drop diamonds. Well, at least they used to. Before Ender Pearls, these Slenderman wannabes were a great source of rare ore. However, their loot was eventually changed in later updates, giving them a unique drop and a stronger tie to the end dimension, which I think is for the best. It makes diamonds just a little bit more special. And these are not the only cows. There's actually a secret third one. Next time a thunderstorm hits in Minecraft, keep an eye on those mushrooms. If lightning strikes, they'll switch from red to brown, giving you the new ability to feed it a small flower for some suspicious stew, while red mushrooms are left with the boring old recipe. But be warned, a second lightning strike will flip them right back. These hogs aren't scared of anything. Except mushrooms? For some reason, these burly hoglins will cower at the sight of a warped fungi. So the next time you're exploring the nether, I guess pack some shrooms to keep those hoglins at bay. Minecraft was created in a mere 6 days, and it wasn't even called Minecraft. On May 10th, programmer Notch started pouring his creative juices into something called Cave Game, finishing it on May 16th. Then, the very next day, the world got its first taste of the alpha version. It's crazy to think that the best-selling game of all time was born in less than a week. This is actually this, and that's because those haunting cries you hear when a ghast floats nearby aren't from some otherworldly beast, but rather the high-pitched squeal of a startled feline. Musician C418 unintentionally recorded his cat suddenly waking up from a snooze, and thus the terrifying ghast was born. Talk about a hair-raising catnap. As it turns out, we've had super strength all along. With a fully kitted out inventory of shulker boxes, a player can hoist an astonishing 999 item stacks. That's up to 63,936 individual items. In gold ingots, we're talking roughly 877 tons of the shiny stuff, equivalent to the weight of 8 houses. I bet you didn't know you could bench press a whole neighborhood in Minecraft, did you?
Oh yeah! Feel those muscles!
Snow golems can bring themselves to life. Normally, the only way you'd find these frosty friends is by making one yourself. But in Bedrock Edition, if 2 snow blocks and a pumpkin decide to spawn in together, a snow golem might just pop out to say hi. So keep an eye out during your wintry wanderings. You never know when a new friend might appear. Do you ever feel like your shovel slows down on a grass block? Well, that's because it does. Those grass blocks are somewhat more resistant to your mining than normal dirt. It's like they're holding onto their green tufts for dear life. Similarly, cobblestone begs for a little more patience compared to stone. It's still better than mining obsidian though. Dungeons are the granddaddies of all Minecraft structures, and that's because they've been spawning in angry mobs since the very beginning, making them the oldest generated structures that you can still stumble upon in the game today. That's probably why they look so basic, but you know, maybe they'll get an upgrade eventually. I'll never die! And that's because I'm riding in a boat. Not here, but here! This unassuming vessel has a secret superpower. It's immune to fall damage. Whether you're hurtling down a waterfall or off a cliff, if you're snug in your boat, you won't lose a single heart. It might seem absurd, but hey, that's the beauty of Minecraft. Expect the unexpected. Like, remember when a casual fist bump could cause a colossal explosion? Oh yeah, well, way back in the good old days, before Java Edition Beta 1.7, TNT didn't need a flint and steel to blow. Nope, a simple punch was all it took to set off the fireworks. And as chaotic as it sounds, this was the norm. So the next time you casually ignite a block of TNT with your flint and steel, spare a thought for those old school players who lived life on the edge. Now, believe it or not, the all-powerful Ender Dragon is no match for these. This creature, known for its ability to tear through almost anything in its path, just can't seem to destroy iron bars. Nope, those humble, thin, unassuming bars of iron are invincible. I guess she doesn't want to risk revealing her precious ender crystals. Did you know that mushrooms glow? Well, not like that, more like this. Less impressive to be sure, but intentional. This shiny fungi emits a light level of 1. It's not enough to light up a room, but it does stop mobs from spawning on them. Hey, at least it's trying. Baby pandas are the new slimes, and that's because every time one of them gives an adorable little sneeze, there's a 0.1 chance they'll drop a slime ball. Now, those chances might seem slim, but in the vast world of Minecraft, every bit counts. And let's be honest, there are few things as amusing as hunting for resources from a sneezing baby panda. Iron is more valuable than diamond, and that's because the iron ingot is used in more crafting recipes than any other item, even wood planks. So the next time you're digging deep down into those mines, don't overlook those iron ore deposits. Melt them down, and you'll be one step closer to crafting a whole host of useful items, from reliable tools and armor to more unique items. You'll be surprised just how indispensable this common ore can be. Now, Endermen are the native beings of all Minecraft, because these lanky, purple-eyed critters hold the unique distinction of being the only mob that can spawn in all 3 dimensions. So, no matter where you are, don't be surprised if you bump into one of these dimension-hopping party crashers. They really do get around. Did you know that villagers used to be completely silent? When they were first added to Minecraft, villagers didn't utter a single peep. It was nearly 2 years later in Java Edition 1.6.1 when these mute denizens finally found their voices. Glad they did too. Without their signature, their blank stares would definitely make me uncomfortable. And who would have thought lightning could turn turtles into bowls? Shocking, I know. It's almost as if nature's electric wrath unlocks some latent shape-shifting talent in our shelled friends. Now, I'm not saying you should wait for a storm to brew before brewing some soup, but if you did, then you could use those planks somewhere else. There is no way this ghast would fit in this minecart, right? Well, despite their imposing size, these nightmares from the nether can, indeed, be trapped in a minecart. It's a risky move, but if you manage to pull it off, you'll have one of the most epic and intimidating passengers to ever ride the rails. Just don't kill your parrots with kindness. It may seem sweet, but contrary to how they used to be tamed, do not feed a parrot a cookie. Mimicking how chocolate is harmful to parrots in real life, the developers made it so that cookies now poison the Minecraft macaws. So stick to seeds when making friends with these critters, and keep the cookies to yourself. This Vindicator hates chickens, and that's because we named him Johnny. This simple change turns our usually level-headed, axe-wielding friend into a wild creature that attacks every mob in sight. Though its Illager comrades still get a free pass, this Vindicator is even ready to charge at nothing less than the Ender Dragon herself. So remember, if you ever fancy a dash of chaos, just say, "Here's Johnny." Invisible potions don't actually make you invisible. Sure, there's a chance players might spot your particle trail, but cats, villagers, and bats can't be fooled either. These sharp-eyed creatures can see or hear right through your vanishing act. So while your potion may be fooling those zombies over there, Whiskers, Dracula Jr., and John aren't so easily duped. They're watching. Always watching. Speaking of, this is how Endermen see you. By taking the plunge into spectator mode and selecting an Enderman, our perspective flips like an inverted mirror. Suddenly, all color is reversed and every dimension looks different in their own way. We can even spectate a creeper to see all green, or go into a spider's head to see through their many eyes. Guess I'll know that when pigs fly. Wait, actually, pigs do fly, and you can be the pilot. All you need is an elytra, a lead, and voila! You can take your pet pig with you wherever. Want to take your player pal for a sky-high joyride? Have them hop on the pig's back while you soar through the clouds. But remember, what goes up must come down. And, well, let's just say you'll want to master the art of gentle landings. Ever feel a touch of deja vu while wandering through your Minecraft world? You're not imagining it. Just cranking the contrast up on a stone block will make it infinitely more durable. Bedrock. And not only that, Endstone similarly inverts the texture of cobblestone, which I think works really well. Now, what happens when you spawn a Wither in the end? Seeing these two titans of terror actually cross paths and fight must be an epic duel to the death, right? The unfortunate truth, the dragon is too fast for the Wither to hit, and even if it stops for a breather, the Wither's explosions just bounce right off. The dragon won't even notice. Now, are you looking to breed some rabbits for potions of leaping, but don't have a carrot to your name? Don't panic. Those little bunnies are not as picky as you might think. Aside from their well-known love of carrots, rabbits are actually quite fond of dandelions too. And I don't know about you, but I always have plenty of those just lying around. Chicken jockeys can breed with each other. That's right, these dynamic duos do everything together. They can even raise young chicks. However, don't expect any omelets because chicken jockeys still don't lay eggs. Though, if you ever want to test your aim, visit the end and try hitting some chorus flowers with an arrow. It'll knock the block straight off the chorus plant without breaking the whole thing. And don't worry about losing your arrow. You can just pick it up right after. So go ahead, aim, shoot, and watch as the chorus fruits come tumbling down. Though, beware the axolotls. Because, while they may look adorable, these amphibious little creatures are definitely hiding something. Within old release notes for the Minecraft launcher is a cryptic message. This strange assortment of symbols translates to, the axolotls are not what they seem. So, while these critters may seem cute, this mysterious text suggests there might be more to them than meets the eye.